here, boy. Y'all check this out. Y'all remember I told y'all they fired that guy I worked with? Boy, he done made a ruckus. HR just called me. I see the company name pop across the phone. But Gibson's Alarm Service, how can we help? No, I'm looking for Michael Gibson. All right, he's out for the day. Then I take a message and have him call you, or you can give me your number and I can have him call you. Yeah, this is Susan with HR. We're looking into a complaint. All right. I called from my wife's phone number. Yes, Michael Gibson. How can I help? Yes, Mr. Gibson. We're trying to find out. We had a worker. His name was. I'm about to make up a name. His name was Bill Green. And Bill Green was reporting a Mallory Brown. Did you hear Mallory Brown tell Bill Green a racial slur? I said I didn't. I said, ma'am, I didn't. And honestly, I don't care. She said, Mr. Gibson, put yourself in my shoes. I'm just trying to do my job. I said, ma'am, when you are working around men will laugh and joke and say things out of the way until one of them either get fired or mad. Then that's when it's a problem. If it's not a problem, it's not a problem until it's a problem. Oh yeah, well this guy said that he called him a racial slur. I said, ma'am, and this guy said you was present. I said, ma'am, hold on, y'all, I gotta run here and give me some light bulbs, cause the Fed's watching me. All right, now, well, back to where I was at. Now look, this sucker, I don't know why I left off at. I was talking to the guy in O'Reilly's about engines. I don't know where I left off, so I'm gonna give y'all a little recap. Man, he do got a nice Ford. Give y'all a little recap. Guy I worked with, all right, he got fired. All right, now, supposedly, the guy, Bill Green and Mallory Brown, whatever, supposedly the guy Brown called Green the N-word. I wasn't there. He told me, the man said, this what he told me. And I remember being at the tool room, but I don't be listening to what everybody talking about because I don't care. Well, Bill Green told me, Mallory Brown told him, man, it's always a black guy, man, got to grab everybody's stuff. And they went, ha, ha, ha. Everybody was, listen, when I was at that tool room, nobody got upset and was ready to fight. Everybody was laughing until it was time to go home. So when I get, when we get to the parking lot the next day, he was like, man, that man, he said something out the way. But he only came and told me the man said something out the way when Mallory Brown told Bill Green he couldn't work overtime. Mallory Brown's the supervisor, Bill Green is the worker. These not these guys' real names, I'm mixing it up. So when Mallory Brown told Bill Green he couldn't work the weekend because he didn't need him, that's when he got upset about the racial comment. Now again, Bill Green is a helper. This the guy, 40-something years old, no skill, he's been fired. So now it's a problem. But I also remember Bill Green coming to me saying, then I told Mallory Brown, I said, bro, teach me everything you know. I want to get me a skill. And Mallory Brown was like, man, yeah, I'll make sure you get a skill, man, blah, 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 help you out. And what happened was, for the next 6 days, Mallory Brown had Bill Green grinding all night with a surface grinder. Because it wasn't no work. We don't have time to train you, man. Either you got a skill or you don't. People would get mad and upset with me because I'm not on Bill Green's side because we the same color. And then Mallory Brown is the white guy. You need to be on the brother side. So it's my fault the brother wasted his whole life and didn't get a skill or trade. It's my fault that, see, look, this is what I don't understand with a lot of people. They're going to respect me on the job. You clowns go get a job for respect. I'm not here for a paycheck. I don't care nothing about nobody on this doggone shipyard. I don't care about the supervisor. I don't care about management, superintendent, the workers. I don't care about none of them. I'm taking my little check, that little check I'm getting every week. That check is my business partner and I'm putting it into my business. In March, I'm gone. Y'all will never see me again in March. I don't care about what y'all got going on. I don't care who the top dog is. I don't care about none of it. So Bill Green get to telling me with Mallory Brown. So like Mallory Brown had Bill Green grinding all week, and he had him helping the fitters because you're a helper. All right. So when the crane operator was flying in this metal plate about 4 foot high, 16 foot long, Bill Green wasn't paying attention, and the crane operator almost hit him with the metal plate. But it ain't like almost hit him, the plate come flying in. When they move them plates in, them plates are moving slow, but get out the way. The plate must have just hit him in the arm like that, like or like and he got upset when the cussing the crane operator out. I'ma beat your MF&A, blah 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 blah. Didn't nobody say nothing. They said, look, we're gonna give Bill Green a day layoff. Keep in mind, Bill Green already been missing time, not coming to work. You have an easy job. When Bill Green come to work, he's either fire watching, hole watching, or helping somebody pull lines. Sometimes we will need you to grind. But the majority of the part, for $20 an hour, he don't do nothing. All right. Okay, again, I don't care if he come to work and work or not. I'm not paying him. I don't have his bills. He's not my child. I'm looking out for me on this job. I don't care about management, the workers, safety, none of them. I'm out here to make sure I get this 60-hour check, take my behind to the house. All right, well, Bill Green cussed out the crane operator. They said this have nothing to do with Mallory Brown, because Mallory Brown is a doggone supervisor. He don't have the power to hire and fire. Bill Green got the cussing the crane operator out, telling him he gonna whoop his MF&A. All right, fast forward, the superintendent, we gonna call the superintendent, let's call the superintendent Micah Gibson, because I can't make up with no more names. The superintendent, Micah Gibson, said, give him a day layoff. Since you want to act belligerent, give him a day layoff. Well, when he didn't come to work the following day, then when he finally came, they said, man, just fire him, terminate him. So they fired him. Now, Bill Green was reaching back in the past. Bill Green started calling the security guard, Shaq. Bill Green started calling the security guard, Shaq. Bill Green started calling the hiring manager. Bill Green started calling the operator. He calling everybody. In Bill Green's mind, this what he said. I'm about to shake some ish up. That's what he said. I'm about to shake some ish up. So in a sense, right now, excuse me. In a sense, right now, Bill Green is shaking some ish up. That's when they just called me. Yes, yeah, we have a problem with such and such. And this is what I told. I'm gonna give y'all the exact words I told that lady. I said, ma'am, I don't know if I was in the presence when Mallory Brown called Bill Green the racial slur. I said, ma'am, if I was there, I don't pay attention to what people got going on because I don't care nothing about them. She said, Mr. Gibson, you have to understand, I am trying to do a job. Put yourself in my shoes and just please cooperate with me. I said, okay, what do you want to know? Have you seen Mallory Brown call anybody else a racial slur or say anything out the way? I said, ma'am, this is what I said, ma'am, we are all men. And when men work together, we talk crazy. I said, ma'am, we talk crazy until one of us is upset. I said, ma'am, this is what I said. I said, ma'am, guys that come to work and tell the next man he's screwing his wife. They be like, hey man, you didn't come in yesterday. Yeah, when you was here, I was at home screwing your wife. And they laugh and joke about it. The only time one of those guys will get upset when he know his woman is cheating. And that's the same thing with this. I've watched both of those guys laugh and joke. Now, Bill Green is fired. He want to go back and pull all this back up. And that's what I told her. I said, ma'am, when guys work around one another, they laugh and joke. I said, I don't laugh and joke with them. I said, because I'm out here for a paycheck. And I know some guys are getting sideways calling it a joke. So I don't laugh and joke in the door. I said, you can ask anybody that on this shipyard, have you seen Micah Gibson laughing and joking? And they not. I'm telling you, these supervisors, they don't come to you with that laughing and joking. I've already set a standard. I'm gonna weigh up fast, so you don't have to lean over my shoulders. And I'm gonna make sure I'm not leaving no pickup because I want to hear your mouth. And number 3, don't come over here with that laughing and joking crap. Don't come over here with that. All right. She said, okay, I understand. I'm just trying to gather some information. Have you seen Bill Green in joking way say, I said, ma'am, I'm gonna give you an instance of what happened last night. The crane operator and the superintendent got to arguing. Somebody called the crane operator a pervert. The crane operator already came to work with a chip on his shoulder. He got mad. I'm going to HR. The superintendent, John, get back over here, man. Stop acting like a baby. F you, superintendent. Whatever the superintendent name. F you, man. Ain't no MF out here gonna call me an MF and pervert. And then the superintendent said, you MF if you don't get to work, start acting like a doggone 2-year-old. And then the crane operator said, F you, I don't work for you. And then the superintendent said, Bull-ish, you don't work for me. He said, you work for me. He said, I work for Tony. Crane operator said, I work for Tony. Superintendent said, Tony worked for me and you work for Tony. I can fire you. He said, I can send you home if I want. Crane operator, you can't do nothing. All right, they went back and forth for about 2 minutes. Safety meeting over, everybody go to work. 30 minutes later, they laughing and joking. Soon as that crane operator get fired, he gonna go run to HR. Somebody call me a pervert. Bunch of these guys act like a bunch of sissies at work. Act like a bunch of sissies. I'm not coming to work looking for respect. I'm not coming to work looking for respect. I'm coming to work for a paycheck. Listen, I don't care if I see Bill Green at the gas station and he say, man, what the F, man? I threw you the alley-oop, you should have dunked it. They fired me, you know it's for Christmas, I ain't got no money. Listen here, bro, let me explain something to you. I don't care about what you got going on. I don't care what your supervisor got going on. I don't care about none of that. I didn't put in an application for a friendship. I'm not out here for friends. I'm not out here for friends and favors. When the supervisors give me some jobs and I knock them out, bro, just chill for the rest of the night. And you come in the next day, try to dap you up. I looked out for you on that job, let you chill. I said, man, I ain't scared of no work. I'm about to let it be known in the door. You ain't doing me no favors. And now when your feelings hurt, it's a doggone problem. Get your fire behind out my face. Look, if Mallory Brown come to me tonight with that bull drum, I'm gonna let him know. I'm gonna say, hey, bro, look, listen. I don't care about you. I'm gonna tell him. If Mallory Brown come to me and say, Gip, man, did you hear? I'm gonna say, hey, Brown, listen. I don't give a crap about what you and Bill Green got going on. I don't care about him. I don't care about you. I'm not out here for respect. I'm not out here for friendships. If you offend me in any kind of way on this job, I'm not gonna say one word. But when we get out that gate, I'm gonna beat the dog crap out of you. I'm not gonna take out my problems at work and affect my wife and kids. I'm gonna beat the dog crap out of you when I get out the gate. Because see, when I beat the ever-loving snot out of you outside the gate, you call the police, your word against mine. If I beat the dog crap out of you inside the gate, 30 witnesses against me, I'm going to do time for assault. When you don't have a skill, you cannot get a job 2 weeks before Christmas. I'm gonna say it again. When you don't have a skill, you can't get a job 2 weeks before Christmas. I'm a welder. You fire me today. Today is Tuesday. Friday, I'm burning for somebody else. Get you a skill. Get you a skill. Man, you should have looked out for me. Shut the crap up.